It's a Tom Take Throwback Thursday here on the north side of Lake Lansing. Apologies for the lawnmower in the background, but hey, people live here on the north side, including my friend Mike Johnston, with a very nostalgic piece of equipment right here. All you Lake Lansing Amusement Park historians like myself know what this is all about. This was called the Turnpike. Was the ride. And give us a story, if you could, Mike, of how you acquired this and what have you been doing it since you got it?
Well, when they closed the amusement park down, Otto Bowser lived over here, and he bought, I think, most all of the cars.
How many cars were there?
I think somebody said at one time there's about 18 of them.
18 cars, and I rode one as a kid. That was the coolest ride.
And at that time, I bought 3 of them.
Okay.
But I didn't have a garage to keep them in.
Gotcha.
So I ended up, I paid $50 a piece back then, and I gave them away.
You gave them away?
I had no place to keep them.
Okay.
To work on them. And then when, 3-4 years ago, maybe 5, I don't know, Brad Hutton got a hold of this one.
Okay.
And so he wanted somebody on the lake, that would take it and fix it. And so I bought it.
Because you're a mechanic by trade in the Air Force.
Yep. And so that's what I did. I bought this and started restoring it, put a new motor in it.
Can you kind of show us the motor here, Mike?
Yep.
You got
It's got a 6-horse engine in it.
Okay.
It originally had a 4-horse.
Okay.
And I raised it a couple horsepower.
So this is like similar to, like a lawnmower riding
Or
mower.
a go-kart.
Or a go-kart, okay.
With a lawnmower, you'll have transmission. This doesn't. This is a direct drive.
Okay.
And so I restored it and painted it and fixed it all up. But it's been fun. It's a labor of love, actually.
Yeah.
And I like old things.
Yeah.
So
I do too. And nostalgic things.
Yeah. So anyway, I bought this car originally belonged to the American Legion.
Okay.
And when Sammy Perkins, back years, probably 25 years, 30 years, I don't know how long ago it's been, he had his feet cut off with a mow machine.
Oh my.
And so we put on a benefit at the Dells. And
over here on the north side, where the condos are right now.
Where the condos are at. And we raised $8,800 for his prosthetics.
This was like in the 70s.
Yes.
$8,800 is a lot of money.
Yeah. And this car right here, this certain car, we gave it to him.
Wow.
We was gonna raffle it off or auction it off.
Yeah.
And one guy says, "Why don't we give that to Sammy?"
Okay.
So we took a collection, and I think we raised $800 in that collection.
Oh my word.
And we gave Sammy the car.
Oh
and
wow.
he had it for 20-some years.
Oh my.
And then his father ended up selling it to Brad Hutton, and then that's how I got a hold of it.
Okay. So what's its existence now? I mean, what do you do? I mean, you work on it. It works.
I was riding it all over today, but I put new gas lines on it.
Okay.
And that was a mistake.
Okay. So it's temporarily here in the idle mode right now,
Yeah,
correct? Okay.
I rode it all over the neighborhood today. I was riding it, and it was running great, but I didn't put a shut-off in it when I put it back together.
Okay.
Put new lines on it.
Okay.
And the carburetor let fill up with fuel into the cylinder. So
Okay.
now I got to get it dried out.
That's going to take a while to dry that out, won't it?
No, I'll have it running this afternoon.
Oh, okay. That's confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have an accelerator on here?
Oh yeah, it has a brake and accelerator.
It has a brake and accelerator.
Yep.
And okay, so tell me, I mean, when you're talking about it has no transmission, but so it's belt driven on the axle. How does that work?
This comes off of the engine right here.
Okay.
And then that drives this, and then this double belt goes down to the axle.
Oh, okay. So it feeds from there down the axle.
Yep. And
the rear axle.
yeah,
So it's rear wheel drive. Okay.
I've tried to figure out how to put a reverse in this. And
wow.
It's
That's
above
fancy.
my ingenuity.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but how often do you have to have reverse? You can just kind of spin around.
No, you just go like this.
Oh, I got you. How much does that weigh? And what's it made of?
This is all heavy fiberglass. I mean, it's
Oh, that's like a boat, man.
oh yeah, it's heavy. It's
Oh my word. So historically, I know this that the park closed down in 1971, and
73.
oh, was it 73? Okay, hey, I'll take your word over
I
mine.
got-
Okay.
When I researched,
I know that the park was torn down in 74. At least the roller coaster was.
yeah,
Yeah, and then they converted that into what it is right now, into a beach park and picnic tables and stuff like that. Wow, this is awesome. So what's the future for this, Mike?
you're looking at it. I keep it around. I take the kids for rides.
Wow, that's an attention getter.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I park it out here every so often. People drive by, they see it. They say, "Oh God, I used to drive them."
Oh
when I
yeah.
was a
Do you
kid."
realize? I mean, do you ever showcase this over at the band shell or
Well,
something?
that's what I talked to Sue about. So
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna do.
June 21st.
June
Oh.
21st, this will be on display.
Yep.
At the
Okay.
band show.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. Well, listen, obviously appreciate your service in the Air Force, and then what you've done with this.
Yeah.
My God, that's
Oh,
it's called labor of love, right?
Fun. Yeah, I do it because I enjoy it.
Yes.
You know, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it.
No, he wouldn't. All right, Mike, I really appreciate it. Another episode of Tom's Take Throwback Thursday.